important and the last part in the past tense, that is past perfect continuous tense. So here you can see past perfect continuous tense. The word continuous can also be called progressive. So past perfect tense can also be called as the past perfect progressive tense. You can study here its definition, its structures, and its different usages, different application aspects. Let us move ahead. So present past perfect continuous tense is also called as past perfect progressive tense, just like that of all other continuous tenses. Let us move. So past perfect continuous tense is also past in the past. It indicates past in the past, just like that of past perfect tense. Some action starts in the past and ends in the past. You can see like this. It shows an action. What is meant by action here? Here action means a verb. Action means verb that started in the past, continued up until another time in the past. This is called past perfect continuous tense. Let us see. The past perfect continuous tense has the structure this way. I have divided here it into three parts. First part subject, second part will be had been, that is first and second helping verb. Third part is you see present participle, that is ing forms. One example is here, we had been doing work. Who is the subject? Had is the first helping verb or auxiliary verb. Been is the second helping verb. And doing is the main verb. So three parts of the verb: had been, doing. Here we can see the transformation from simple present to past perfect continuous tense. How we do this? This shaded part is verb. This is the important one. Helping verbs and main verbs are there in the shaded part. First subject, I is the subject, plants is the object. So you can see simple present tense grow, present continuous tense am growing, present perfect tense have grown, present perfect continuous tense have been growing, simple past tense grew, past continuous tense was growing, past perfect tense had grown, past perfect continuous tense had been growing. Like this the tenses can be converted. We have to practice them, so spontaneously, automatically we can write down, we can speak out, and we can tell any story, and also we can write essays, dialogues, conversations, so many things we have if we have this capability to transform one kind of tense into the other tense. And next one, we see simple present tense to past perfect continuous tense is simply how we have to the lead is the lead is what is this lead? Base form of the verb. Had been leading. Here you see first helping verb, second helping verb. So like this, then so like this, here you see lead, only lead base verb is there. In the case of had been leading, first helping verb, second helping verb plus main verb. Like this we have to transform. Next one, we see positive to negative sentence. What we do, we insert not between had and been, between first and second helping verb. So we introduce a not. He had been running, so he had not been running. Next one, interrogative sentence. What we do, we have already seen positive to interrogative sentence. Children had, you see here, children had is interchanged into had children. So first helping verb only will be changed, not the second helping verb. Been learning is as it is, and at the end we add a interrogative symbol, that is question symbol is added. So children had children. This is very important. We have seen in different kinds of tenses previously also. Let us move to here positive sentence or a statement we call also we call it as a assertive sentence, no, assertive sentence or positive sentence or a statement. So here the structure, as we have seen the structure in the mind map before this, had been plus a present participle, that is base verb plus ing form are added. This is very very important. Next one, here is the one example is given. I had been talking with my friends for an hour when I got the message. So here when I got the message by that time, so that had been the talking was going on. So in this sense we use I had been talking, I had been talking when I got the message. So this kind of one indicative time would be their past indicative time. So before that something has been happening, something had been happening, that is shown in the positive sentence. But here not and interrogative forms we don't use. This is a positive sentence. Let us see the negative sentence also. A negative sentence just consists of the word. So this you can see not we insert between had and been. Between the first helping verb and the second helping verb we insert not. Then as usual present participle, that present participle we know that is base verb plus ing form. So here you can see not how we have introduced here like this, not between first helping verb and second helping verb. This is very very first helping verb, second, this is very very important. He had not been calling me for a month before I myself called me, before I myself called me. This is a indicative past tense. Before that something had been happening, that was he had not been calling. Okay, next one, how the interrogative sentence would be formed. Interrogative sentence, first helping verbs comes first, then subject, then second helping verb. So subject is inserted between first helping verb and second helping verb been. Then present participle as usual comes, base verb plus ing form. So one example is it, had you been. So had comes first and then subject you goes second. Had you been doing a job when you are studying? When you are studying is a standard time that is compared, that is tallied with what he had been doing. Had you been doing a job when you are studying? Like this we make an interrogative sentence. Duration of time, we use present perfect continuous tense before something in the past with the time reference like for, Since from to use a present past perfect continuous tense, let us see how we use duration. For duration, the help in the preposition is for. Duration, don't forget, this is very very important. For more than 2 years, 2 years, more than 2 years is the duration. My sister had been working for more than 2 years before she left for the US. Period of time we can use from and to. From 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the period. Yesterday, Arun had been waiting. Had been waiting is a past perfect continuous tense. Like this for duration, for a period, and also for point of time, we can use a past perfect continuous tense. Same thing we can use for present perfect continuous tense also, but different timing. Period of time we can use from and to. From 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the period. Yesterday, Arun had been waiting. Had been waiting is a past perfect continuous tense. Like this for duration, for a period, and also for point of time, we can use a past perfect continuous tense. Same thing we can use for present perfect continuous tense also, but different timing. This is cause of something in the past. Laya failed the exam because she had not been studying well. She had not been studying well. It is a past perfect continuous tense. So here because cause is used. The same way the boy had been playing and so his clothes were soiled. So indicates cause. Clothes were soiled. Why? Had been playing. For this purpose also we can use a past perfect continuous tense, makes the perfect tenses very perfect, and your language, this is the base for the foundation for your language. Don't forget this. Watch after the video, you write down and the notes from the blog, and also you make your own sentences.